Hi, sorry for the clittering. Should really mute that before I put it on my head. We are live, Mixer. You said I was live. There we go. I am live. Yeah, no, I know. Hi, Alkash. We're back with more coffee talk because I'm tired and this was fun and I kind of want to find out what's going on with these people. Yeah. So yes, and hi Dan, and everyone who's here. For some reason my VOD from my past stream is just stuck processing. So no idea what's going on there. But yes. Where is my head? I haven't got the camera on yet, have I? No, I haven't put the camera on yet. I'm going to go in the game in a moment. I was just sorting out my laptop. Ugh! And making sure I've got my tea, which I do today. So that's great. There's my head. Hi. Oh, hang on. I don't think I bashed the camera this time, so yes. Hi everyone. Right. More coffee talk. Game progress. Oh god, we've not made much progress. Hello, head. Yeah. Right. I forget the context, but let's go straight in. Are you sure that would be okay? Yes. I mean, it would be really hard to pull off. It's something that will make the story different. Different isn't always good. It's a neat concept. You need to handle it carefully and gracefully. I know. Where have we ended up? Hey, Gala. Good evening, everyone. Welcome, Mr. Gala. Am I interrupting? You look like you're having an intense discussion. It's nothing. Joe was just giving me feedback. It's for the book I'm writing. Sounds like I have a discussion. What are you up to tonight? I'm just planning to sit and relax. Okay, so... Alright, so it has saved progress. I'm really liking it. I really am. But the music's a little too loud for tonight. Oh, my head's tired. Yeah, I played like 3 hours of it, so yeah. I really enjoyed it. So, do we have a story? Alright, so Cyberpunk Love Hotel was the last one we read. So the new one is The Anxious Boy and His Love Stories on Public Transportation, Freya. The day was hot, sunny and humid, just like most days in Jakarta. I was standing inside a crowded bus, neither well-functioning air conditioning nor proper ventilation. I'm trying to keep myself productive in the uncomfortable environment by reading my recently bought copy of Maruki Harakami's The Elephant Vanishes while listening to an old random playlist on my old iPod. Despite the hellish conditions, you could say I was luckier than most because I was standing near the rear of the bus, leaning my back on the side of a seat, safe enough not to fall out of the bus, breezy enough to breathe freely. As I mentioned, I was on a public bus in Jakarta, so naturally I needed to be wary of my surroundings, mostly keeping my belongings secure from pickpockets and other human pests. I glanced around the bus several times in between pages, and that was when I saw her. It's hard to describe her. She has no specific characteristic to differentiate her from the other women. She was like that perfect example of a girl you walk past unseeing on the sidewalk every day. A girl you might glance at for a second, then a few steps later it would be hard to even remember her hair colour, never mind what her eyes and nose and mouth looked like. She was standing near the front door of the bus, not leaning on anything or anyone, not touching the bacteria-infested hand grip on the ceiling of the bus, although to be fair it might have been hard for her to reach the grip anyway. But still, she stood there with the perfect balance of a tree rooted in healthy soil. She stood as if someone had silently put the Vilas de Milo on the bus, and she somehow fit perfectly without anyone noticing it happening. She was wearing a pair of earphones, wired, just like headphones were supposed to be. And a slight smile on her face. Sometimes she closed her eyes for a moment, enjoying the music only she could hear. Scrolling is terrible on this. Her eyes really stayed in one place. They kept wandering around the bus, not too fast, like someone anxious, not too slow, like someone looking at something specific. Maybe she's the one, I thought. This isn't the first time a thought like this has crossed my mind. As a hopeless romantic, seeing any woman who piques my interest will immediately trigger a story about how I'll approach them, get to know them with the proviso that they're just as I imagine them to be. Start dating, get married, have kids, grow old in our home, and so on and so on. Random cuties, that's what I call them. Unicorns among horses. The term doesn't apply to any cute girls I see, of course. It has to be someone special. Or at least someone I imagine to be special. The thing is automatically imagining those stories whenever I happen across a random cutie. Unhealthy. It puts a toll on my mind and of course my heart. It creates a lot of unhealthy expectations before any opportunities even arise. Oh shit. She looked at me. We made eye contact for a brief flash of seconds. I immediately returned to my book. Did she notice me staring at her? Did she see what I was thinking? My mind won't stop spinning, overthinking while my pulse beats double time in my ears. I continued staring at my book. With what just happened, I obviously can't read it properly. My eyes were looking at the words, but nothing was being processed other than thoughts of her. I glanced at her, and she was staring at me. Eye contact? More than once. It has to mean something. Should I approach her and introduce myself? Yes, I should. What is wrong? What's the worst thing that could happen if we introduced ourselves? First, it's a crowded bus. A move from the rear door to the front will definitely annoy some people. Second, what if after we approach her, she becomes annoyed and... Oh, come on! You're overthinking! As usual, nothing bad will happen even if she does get annoyed. Don't dismiss me, nothing bad will happen, or she might scream and say I'm a pervert and then the whole bus will beat me to death. Oh, and the worst option. What if we introduce ourselves and it turns out she's not like we imagined her to be? All that time and energy will be wasted in exchange for years of agony. Oh, everything will be fine, don't worry so much. No matter what happens second, we still have to try something first. No, this is too much a risk. The debate is still raging inside my head, and that's when it happens. We make eye contact again, but this time, it lasts longer than a few seconds, and then she smiled at me. Just a small curve on those perfectly average, beautiful lips. I quickly returned to my book. See, you have to do something! But remember the girl with the violin we saw on the train to Jakarta a few years ago? Of course I remember. Exactly, she was just a random person that sat across you from the train on that train. I don't remember what month it was, and yet we still remember the maroon coat she was wearing, the violin case she put in the overhead compartment, her reddish hair and that pixie cut. Stop it! That was different, and we might have saved ourselves a whole lot of embarrassment by not talking to her. The thoughts, the noise, the internal dialogue, it won't stop. I was sweating, but not because of the heat. A cold sweat. This had to stop. Stop! I screamed internally. Everything stopped. Just in time, my old iPod randomly shuffled to Explosions in Space. The only moments we were alone. I cramped up the volume, put my books in my bag and just breathed. Yes, I may lose the chance to meet the one by doing this, but at least as long as I don't know her, she's perfect. As far as I know, she might be listening to Explosions in Space. As far as I know, she might be a big fan of Harukami and Final Dreams 9. As far as I know, she might be single. As far as I know, she might be the 100% perfect match for me that I can't believe it believe can't exist if my knowledge of her goes any further than what I know right now. Besides, as the old saying goes, if it's meant to be, it will be. The bus stopped in front of Plaza Senayan, my destination. It was time for me to go. I decided not to look in her direction as I left, knowing that if I looked at her, it would be like the last time I ever saw her. It's too hard for a hopeless romantic like me. I left the bus and enjoyed the warm sun and a breath of fresh air, a breeze of fresh air, finally out of that metal Schrodinger's box. That's when it happened. I turned my head to the right, and there she was, standing alone, eyeing the breeze. Oh, enjoying the breeze. Now she was free of the roasting metal box we humans named bus. She turned her head to the left, showing a glimmer of surprise at seeing me standing there. After that, she smiled. So, if it's meant to be, it will be. Hey, Leaky! But no, I am enjoying this game. I'm really enjoying this game. Oh! 24/7, a beat to relax / study do. Fair enough. Whatever that was. There we are. A bit relaxing to Gala saying, I'm just planning to sit and relax. Please don't let my presence interrupt you. Oh, don't worry about it. Although, I need to interrupt Joe for a moment. Sure. How can I help you? Can I have a cup of... You remember my remedy? Of course. Do you want to give it a try again? I thought it didn't quite hit the spot. Remember, it's tea and ginger. The last thing is definitely a different ingredient from either of those. Okay. Remember, it has tea and ginger. Okay. Gala. Didn't I end up making something when I was trying to make that blinking honey and ginger tea? That was like... I've just put cinnamon in that. And it was like Galahad or something. Well, we did honey and ginger last time, I think. Yes, Galahad! Let's try that. It's got a little squirrel on it. Judging from the smell, this looks like it. Indeed. I have the same feeling. I've made him Irish. I don't know why. I think he was Cockney last time I did the voice. I've made a note of that mixture. Perfect. Hey, time to chill. Gala! Self-summary. Veteran, now working in a hospital. But yeah, of course he likes kitties. Because he's a werewolf. Continuity matters. Oh, well, you try doing voices. Everyone else's voices is the same. Anyway, please don't mind me. I'll continue with your discussion. Don't worry, Mr. Gala. We're done for the night. You're done? I have a lot of new homework thanks to you. You're welcome. Is Hyde coming? No, I'm by myself tonight. It's going to be a peaceful night then. That's mean, Freya. I think it was possibly because we definitely finished the day, and then I clicked into the day. For some reason it skips from the 4th to the 18th in this weird thing. So we've basically done a week in time. But we'd finished that day, and then it's just I feel like I've missed the very first line of the sentence, but we were talking about feedback the day before, so yeah. That's me for her. Oh, come on, I was just joking. He needs to learn how to communicate his thoughts nicely then. I might not look like it, but he's a very kind person, you know. He doesn't show it, that's for sure. That applies to you as well. Oh, come on. Good evening, everyone. Welcome, Mr. Baileys. Hiya. How you doing, Freya? Not good. What's going on? Joe was just criticising my story. It's called feedback. It's cruel. It's necessary. Sounds interesting. What's the problem with the story? The story is non-linear and quite complicated. Imagine a choose-your-own-adventure storybook, but for adults. Sounds pretty common so far. But instead of telling you which page to turn to, each decision you make will give you a score. What? That score will determine which page you should go to. That sounds more like a video game than a book. I know, it's not that original. My target here is the mainstream audience. Huh? With the help of my publisher, this kind of book may go mainstream. Just like that Choose Your Own Adventure show on Netstream. It's nothing new, but because of the marketing. I never watched that. I was meant to. I forgot what it's called. Bandersnatch or something. I never actually got around to watching it. I probably should at some point. I should watch a lot of things. Oh, everyone always keeps on telling me I should watch the thing and watch the thing, and it's like, time. The names involved reach the mainstream market. That sounds interesting and highly ambitious for you. At least it's simpler than my other idea, which is making the novel not in the form of a book, but in the form of story cards. What? I know, right? As if she has all the time in the world. And that's before even considering the sensitive issue of setting the story in a world where only humans exist. What did you say? No, there's a reason why it has to be that way. Just wait until I finished it, okay? Alright, alright. As Joe said though, I won't have the time. Getting a normal pitch approved is already a steep climb. Let's not make the mountain even higher. Fair enough. What's the story all about, by the way? You'll have to wait for it. Don't want to spoil the fun. If you say so. Anyway, I haven't ordered anything. What do you want to drink tonight? Ginger latte, if you know how to make it. He's also gone a bit Irish. I don't know what I'm doing today. Ginger latte. Oh, I do. Coffee, ginger, milk. Coffee, ginger, milk. Oh, why can I not put the stuff on top of the latte? Here you go. Thanks. He's either a bit Irish or a bit Welsh. I'm not quite sure. I'm not very good with accents. Damn, this is good. With this kind of drink-making skill. I wonder why your place isn't bigger. What we have here is more than enough for what we have in now is more than enough for me. Or whatever floats your boat, I guess. By the way, how are you doing, Baileys? Still busy with your last client? Oh, I'm done with her. Done? As in you're dropping the project? Hey, I'm not crazy. I still need the money. Done as in I've finished the job. I spent the past few days making sure. It's even done before the deadline. Did she like it? Oh, she loved it. She had some complaints, of course. But I convinced her. By using some design terms she doesn't understand. So you finished your job by bullshitting her? Ha! The finest bullshit, my lady. That's one survival skill every freelancer must have. Are you working on anything right now? No. I'm taking a break from work. I need to work on a few personal matters. Oh. Like you and Lua? Something like that. By the way, I'm curious. How did you guys meet? If you don't mind me asking. I don't mind. It's just that I was young and stupid, you know. Oh, come on. Who hasn't been there? You're alright. So, I was a bit of a player back in college. Oh, it's spicy. And I was going after me then best friend's girlfriend's friend. Wait, what? Okay, I'll say it slowly. I used to have a best friend. He was an incubus. Okay, let's call him Cognac. Cognac has a girlfriend. Still following. And that girl has a friend. The friend is the one I'm after. Ooh, okay. Got it. She was one of the hottest girls there. But everyone knows she wasn't the type of girl you want to date. Why? I don't want to get into the details. But the succubus was super hot. And other guys wanted to sleep with her. She was a player, too. Huh? That doesn't sound like Lua at all. Because it wasn't Lua, genius. Huh? Lua's my friend's girl. Holy moly! This is getting spicier. The other girl's name was... let's just call her Rose. Continue. I knew Lua thanks to her relationship with Cognac. That's a fake name you made up, right? Yes. Now would you let me continue without interruptions? Okay. So I asked Lua a lot of things about Rose. She knew what I was after. It annoyed her so much. But I kept on bothering her. I mean, I was a pretty active guy back then. So Lua came over to visit us at one point. I lived with Cognac back in college. I'd been out and I got back just as Lua arrived. A total coincidence. We went back to our place together and witnessed something surprising. What? Cognac was sleeping with Rose. Holy mother of moly! That's awesome. I want that one. I saw the look on Lua's face. The disbelief, anger, sadness. And without even thinking about it, I punched Cognac in the face. You what? I got into a fight with him. Oh, I haven't told you. Cognac was a Brazilian jiu-jitsu teacher for kids. He's pretty good. Oh my. Yeah, I landed that one punch, and he beat me to a pulp. Easily. Lua begged me to stop fighting on her behalf. More like she begged Cognac. Hey, I wasn't kidding. I lost, but I don't give up so easily. I was being pretty bad. So, Lua took care of my injuries. We grew closer after that. I don't even remember the exact date, but suddenly that friendship turned into a relationship. That was one hell of a story. I know. Have you seen her by any chance? Yeah. Lua came by a few days ago. How is she doing? She hasn't returned any of my calls or texts. Well, she's healthy, that's for sure. She got into an argument though. With whom? Well, there's this male model. A model? I didn't think she was the type of girl to go out with a model. Oh, they went together. What were they arguing about? Well, we were talking about your relationship. Lua told us about the reason behind the fight. About your family stuff. And then this guy, joined the discussion. What did he say? He didn't understand why Lua would insist on getting family approval. Considering, what? You're willing to leave your own family? You would do that for her? Yes, I would. I'm sick and tired of my family. Why would you say that? Let me tell you about my family. Or should I say most elfin families? They all think they're so high and mighty. If you're born an elf, there are certain unwritten rules you must follow. Hi, Mr. Connors. Reputation and appearance are everything. We must never, ever make our family look bad. Oh, and thanks for the host. You can only befriend certain people. You must dress a certain way. You can only have certain jobs. Jobs that are deemed unworthy and successful. Like being a doctor, a lawyer, a CEO. Ever since I was a kid, I've always wanted to be an artist. I love drawing and creating art. However, becoming an artist is not something elves would deem suitable. Unless you become the next Da Vinci. So when I switched from a business major to an art major, my parents went crazy, screamed like they were on fire. They told me I'd never be rich or successful. All that because you chose an art degree. You want to know the worst part? They blamed Lua. What do you mean? They blamed her for my decision to pursue my passion for art. Yelled about how her kindness were ruining the country. Accusing their religion of worshipping the Dark Lord. Voldemort! Accusing her of putting a spell on me and cursing the family. Whoa! I mean, come on, this is the 21st century. That's not cool. I don't want to sound judgmental, but your family is racist. Tell me about it. Lua is the only person that can make me feel alive. She showed me how I can be free and pursue my dreams. I don't understand why Lua is so obsessed with the idea of reconciliation with my family. I just don't get it. I have no problem leaving my family, you know. I would happily leave them for the both of us. What about her? What about her and her family? You may be happy to leave your family. However, it might not be the same for her. Gala, do you have something to say? Perhaps you could give us a different perspective. Sorry, I didn't mean to eavesdrop. I couldn't help overhearing your story. I assume the person you're talking about is not an elf, correct? Yeah, she's a succubus. I see. I'm a werewolf. For werewolves, the wolf pack is the most important thing. We put family before any other. We often have our own problems within the pack. But we won't depend on our family for anything. Perhaps that's also true for her and her family. Besides, if you leave your family for her, wouldn't that make your parents believe that? All those bad stereotypes about succubi are true. I never thought about it that way. Whether you like it or not, your actions will have an impact on her as well. And if you leave your family for her, or put her in a difficult spot, she might feel responsible for your actions. There's nothing to feel bad about. I'm leaving my messy family to create a better one with her. It's easy for you to say that now. You don't know what the future holds. One day, circumstances might change. One day, one of you may regret your decisions. One day, you might use the "I left my family for you" card. We love each other. I'll be with her, whatever the circumstances may be. You know, love is like a flame. It might burn fiercely at first, but over time it'll die down if you don't maintain it. Maintaining it won't be easy, it'll be hard work. Because life is full of storms. And marriage, it will not survive and live alone. Whoa, that's deep. We'll have each other and that's enough for us. Tell me, do you have health insurance? What? I'm an elf, why would I need health insurance? You'll need some. For immortality is an elven privilege, but you'll lose it if your family disowns you. How the bleeding hell does that work? I've seen people go bankrupt because they fell ill or got seriously injured. Emptied their entire life savings for an £8 pill because this country they charged $20,000 for it. And if you decide to have children, they won't have the same privileges you do. It's a high probability that they'll get bullied for being an half-breed. There are some consequences. It shouldn't be taken lightly. Think about it. Anyway, I've got to go. I apologise for my intrusion. No, thank you for the insight. I've got to go too. Want to head out together? Sure. Thanks for the drink, Joe. And Freya. Bye. Alright, they both went weirdly Irish Welsh in the end, but I don't know, I guess you're quite proud of that accent. What? You made me lose 2 customers in a minute. Hey, that wasn't on me. They were leaving anyway. You're going to write that in your book? It's a secret. If your book is based on this coffee shop, how can you present a story like theirs in a world with only humans around? I'm not sure. Perhaps a hot drink will give you some inspiration. Sounds like a great idea. Espresso? No, I don't get to make it. Damn! I want to make the coffee. And I've also got pins and needles in my phone. Sorry, I got an email. I was just looking at my email. Oh yeah, I need to press the button. I was leaning on my foot. I've now not leaned on my foot. And now I have pins and needles in my foot. Oh, I'm tired because I've been doing a lot of walking. Because then you work... Although the commute is great, there's more walking in it. Not really that much, but my feet are delicate, shall we say. And what I think I'm going to do is do about 2 hours today in total, and then have a bath, because I think that would be really nice. It's Tuesday, September 29th, 2020. So I did 3 hours on Tuesday, and then it took me a while to wind down, so I didn't get as much sleep as I would have liked. Ooh! Who vows to stop major hospitals selling fairy sedative illegally? Coachella 2020, 10 reasons why you should go. And sports tournament in space may only be a few decades away. Oh, hello. You never really changed. Oh God, everyone's Irish! Damn it! I know. But it was surprisingly nice. He had a weird, like, washy voice. Oh, hello. Your commute for the last 4 days has involved walking next door. You were working next door? Oh, you mean literally bedroom to, like, study. Gotcha. I'm thinking you meant next house. That was weird. London tomorrow. Fair enough. Yeah. Well, I mean, it's, Farringdon, so it's not that bad. Clerkenwell, but it's just more of a getting up, leaving the house at 8 type situation. That's just got to get back into the routine. Excuse me. Alright. What was it? But it was surprisingly nice. Catching up with people from back then. Thank you for forcing me to do it. Don't mention it. Eh, Joe? I'd like to order again. The usual. Back to the experiment? Yeah. I think the last one was the remedy. But there's no harm in checking some other combinations. Alright. You know what to do. Okay, so... I've given him the remedy, so I don't need to give him the remedy again. Ooh, I got more on Bailey's. Freelance designer, museum and art gallery frequenter, art school graduate will join design for food and shelter. Bailey's. Okay. So I made him the Galahad. Tea and ginger. I'm not making them a salad try again. Tried tea, honey and ginger. Okay, so tea, ginger, mint, because that sounds appropriately disgusting. But hey, maybe look at your name to drink. Ginger mint tea. Try this. Thank you. I'm sorry, but this doesn't taste anything like what I asked for. Pardon me for the mistake. Never mind. You said you want to experiment. What about you, Mr. Hyde? Would you like to order anything else? I'm good for now. I couldn't help overhearing you both. It sounded like you two go way back. We do, I guess. He was my bodyguard. Oh? Didn't you meet here? Yes, when this was a bar. What happened exactly? He was getting his ass kicked by a couple of dwarves. Oh, those two bastards. Excuse me. It wasn't a pretty sight, so I intervened. Ooh, he's gone a bit Scottish now. Vampire's supposed to be, tough. Just because I'm a vampire doesn't mean I know Kung Fu. Besides, I did a couple of drinks. I could have taken them both if I was sober. A couple? Really? You were trash-eyed? You told them I was your bodyguard? Wait, were you not his bodyguard? Not at the time, we didn't even know each other. Because of the whole fiasco, we both got kicked out. And then this wasted vampire stuck to me. Like, well, to a blanket. Obviously he was too drunk to drive, so I hailed a cab. Turns out he was also too drunk to tell the driver where he lived. I was stuck with him until morning. Thanks for not leaving me on the street, Gala. Those dwarves could have killed me. Who are they? I'm not going to confirm or deny anything. It's possible they might have ties to the Mafia. And I might have lost some of their money on the stock market. A lot of their money. Yikes. They wanted me to loan to their dirty money, so I decided to screw them over instead. Yeah, I overheard what they were talking about before the fight started. I knew Ide was innocent, and that's why I helped him. He might be an annoying asshole, but he's not a thief. What a stroke of luck, the universe sending a guardian angel in my time of need. So the next morning I offered him a job as my bodyguard for real. After all the trouble you caused me the night before. Hey, I took you to breakfast. Don't tell me that counted for nothing. I have to say, it wasn't my proudest moment. I was broke, breakfast was an offer I couldn't refuse. It was the late 60s, mind you. It wasn't easy finding a job, especially for people like me. Werewolves? War veterans. Ah, I see. So how did you go from working as a bodyguard to working in the hospital? Gala. Well, when he was working with me, I noticed. Ide! I'd prefer it if we skip that part. I'm sorry, but I didn't want to go into any details about it. It's alright. Forgive me for asking. I don't mind telling you the quick and dirty version. Long story short, he helped me with something. Let's just say, something from my past. Thanks to that help, I found a new purpose in life. Helping other people live. Of course, it's not easy for a veteran werewolf to become a nurse or a doctor. That's why I chose hospital admin instead. So, yeah, I could say I owe this guy my life. Thanks to his stubborn persistence in helping me when I needed it. Thank you for sharing your story with me. I didn't expect such a tale from you. I know. Anyway, Joe, I'd like to order something now. What would you like? Can you make a tea drink that's warm and cool at the same time? I can try. Tea! Mint. And ginger. I'm just gonna give him the same tea I just made the dude. Here's your order. Exactly what I wanted. By the way, it feels this place is missing something today. Yeah, I haven't seen it today. And speak of the devil. Hello, good people. And one vampire. It's good to see you too. Freya! By the way, we were just talking about you. Oh, really? What about me? I was just surprised as you weren't in here. Is that how you pick up girls young enough to be your granddaughter? That won't work on me. I've no interest in flirting with you. I've got high standards. You know. You look so tired, Freya. Hard day at work. How could you tell? Call it wearable senses. Right. I showed Joe my draft. And I actually got some good feedback. That's good to hear. Glad I could help. So I spent the whole day rewriting stuff. I also did some stories for the paper. Overall, it was a good day. Ooh, paper! Also, you seem to have unlocked something. Hide! Woohoo! Favourite things. The fact I've been blood sober for 10 years now. What I'm doing with my life currently. A model, past stock trader, entrepreneur, venture capitalist. And yes, we've got story time! A stray boy and a lonely cat. Midnight. The boy arrived at his home. The sounds of the ticking engine filled the dark, empty garage, followed by the noise of the rusty metal door closed forcefully. He left the garage and there she is, waiting for him to come back home. She always waits in the same spot around the same time. The boy smiled when he saw her. The cat called the boy, demanding the treatment she always received from him every night in the same spot around the same time. "Ha! You've been waiting for me, don't you? Here," said the boy to the cat while stroking her fur. The cat purred loudly and somehow can't stand still. She ran around the boy, standing on 2 feet, making noises, and many other things while enjoying their daily routine. Until suddenly the boy decided their interaction is enough for today. He stopped the stroke, left her, and closed the door. The cat understood that their time for the day was up. They returned to their own life. The boy did not give the cat something to eat, and the cat did not sleep next to him to help him relax. For she was not his, and he was not her. That's short and sweet. So yeah, overall it was a good day. That's good to hear. But please don't forget to take a break. It's easy to get carried away by the work when you're on a roll. Will do, sir. And speaking of hospitals, how's your hospital admin in life going? That's not even a word, Freya. Actually, I'm not even sure what you do there. It's pretty boring to talk about. But mostly I handle operational stuff happening in the hospital. Things like how much a specialist costs and how much it affects our income. I also deal with patients and their families. If they require intensive care, such as operations, I go through what we do and how much it would cost them. Kind of like biz dev for people's lives then. You could say that. Damn, that sounds complicated and hard. That's why I'm suited for my job. Someone who gets emotionally attached to the patients who find this job pretty tough. Whereas artist people like my friend there only see it from a business perspective. Good point. Why do people rarely talk about your kind of job? I guess most people don't even really notice we exist or think about the necessity of it. Exactly, it's an interesting job, yet no one talks about it. And maybe because most admins are just like me. We rarely talk about work at the hospital. Why? For me, I just didn't find a reason to. It's the patient's personal lives anyway. Such professionalism and loyalty. You should keep hold of that mindset, especially in front of this lady here. You! He needs to be a little less loyal, though. I'd? You've been doing this job for a while, right? Almost 50 years now. Whoa, I didn't know that! Wait! 50 years in the same position? Uh-huh. Holy! Ask for a promotion, man! They keep offering me new positions, mostly managerial. Take it! Not interested? Why? It's not something I want. Besides, as I've told you before, I fit perfectly in this position. But the salary must be better if you take the promotion, right? Of course. But what I get at the moment is more than enough for me right now. And I still get raises when I'm doing the job. I really can't figure you out. That's Gala for you. Anyway, my shift's starting soon. It was nice catching up with the both of you. Are you going to stay, Hyde? Yes, I'm still enjoying the vibes here. I'll see you in a few weeks, I guess. Safe trip. See you around, Joe. And you, Freya. See you. Take care on your way. Now I've got to stop doing Irish/Scottish/ God knows what butchery I'm doing there. You know, it's kind of hard to believe someone like Gala could be your best friend. We were just talking about that before you arrived. Oh, really? Man, I missed an interesting story. So how did you guys meet? Seriously, I have to retell the story? Yes. Come on, you're not going anywhere, right? Alright then. We met in this place, back when it was a bar. Whoa! I never knew Gala used to be in the army. I mean, he's got the build to be on the front line. Still though, why did he make the jump from, how should I say this, a very physical job to medic. Well, he's not comfortable talking about it right now. But you know why, right? Are you trying to squeeze the story from me? Obviously. He doesn't want to talk about it. That's him, not you. Seriously, Freya. Come on! I won't get into details, but going to war, it messes with your head. You see why Gala doesn't want to talk about it, huh? You cheeky bucketan! Cheeky bugger? I don't get it, but it must be difficult, especially back then. The only thing he was confident in was his strength. So he only did work that relied on his muscle. That wouldn't help him get over his trauma though, right? Of course not. But it was the only thing he could do. Or at least, it's the only thing he thought he could do. But you hired him for his muscle. Hey, I didn't know about that all the time. Besides, he's good at being a bodyguard. And we weren't that close yet. Still, no personal feelings. I needed his strength. But then I got to be interested in him. Interested? I think he's a cool person. That's all. After a few months, I noticed his problem. I suggested we talk about it with someone. Ooh, excuse me. Seek help, which he refused. No surprises there. But I kind of pushed him to do it. How? It's complicated. Eventually he did go get professional help, of course. I have no idea what happened in his therapy sessions. But in the end he found a new purpose in life. He quit working for me, and not so long after that he started working at the hospital. And he's been Ooh, new person! Spaceman! Good evening, everyone. Oh, bye. Good evening. It's nice to see you again. We are also glad to see you, barista. By the way, I didn't catch your name the last time you visited. Do you have a name? Name? We sure have. On Earth, please call us Neil. We are all friends. Hello, everyone. So, does that mean we've got everyone in Tomodachi? Neil. We have no information about Neil, except that's my dad's name, so that's really creepy. Neil. Yes. Neil. Is that your real name? Oh, of course not. Due to the nature of our communication, we do not really need trivial things like names to interact. But from what we have learned here, it seems that the name Neil has a lot of associations with earthling efforts in intergalactic exploration. I get what you mean. I believe we did not meet the last time we were here. I saw you from afar when you left the coffee shop a few days ago. So, hello, my name is Freya. You could say I'm a regular here. And you, sir? Hyde. You come here often? For someone who doesn't live in Seattle, yes. Oh, you are not from around here? Neither are we. Where do you come from? Far away. Far away? You mean a few thousand miles or more? More. Much more. More to the point that your strange calculation system means nothing. That sounds far away indeed. What are you doing here in Seattle? And do all your kind dress like that? Oh, this? We chose this appearance based on an image we saw when we first arrived. Image? Oh! The Anime Ginger album cover! No wonder you look familiar. As for what we are doing, this place is really the perfect spot to practice our communication skills with Earthlings. But before that, please let us order something from the barista. What do you want to drink tonight? The usual. That is how you say it, right? Yes. So, anything? Yes, we won't be able to taste the difference anyway. You really can't taste anything? Yes. What if I can brew a drink that can make you feel something? Interesting premise. But we doubt you'll be able to do that. Challenge accepted. Please surprise us. What do we reckon? that's just joined. We could have a few more people. I think there's a Ray in there somewhere. So, hi Ray. And, yes, Dan's just insulting my accents and, you know. I'm guessing Neil Armstrong.
Milky Way. Let's see. I hope I got this right. Oh, thanks for the host, Tiger Lady. That explains why I've suddenly got a bunch of people join. Thank you. What the? Interesting. Hello. Also, I gained a new muck-based recipe. Nothing. I got 3 stars and nothing because they've not filled it in. Interesting. Before you ask, yes, that's how they drink. This. Oh, please don't explode. Also, it looks like the plant's coming out of his head. What is this? We've never been able to taste anything on our life. But this is a breakthrough. We have to report immediately. Done. Thank you so much from all our kind. You are one interesting person. Thank you. That was a compliment, yes. Normally, yes. But you can't be so sure with Freya. That definitely was the highest form of compliment. What are you, Neil? Us. We are travellers. Doing our job in the space you call Milky Way. What kind of job? We are tasked with the mission to spread our seeds. You really are here to find a date? All the way from a galaxy far, far away. Wow. It turns out pervs exist everywhere in the universe. Feeling attacked, Albert? Not really. You have a valid point. We do not understand. But we are glad if we can make you laugh. Oh, the pleasure was mine. If I may ask, why do you have to breed with us? We are sorry, but that is classified information. Oh, man. But we believe it is alright to share it with you tonight. Thanks to this eye-opening drink from the barista. I owe you this story. So why? Everyone, including us and you and everyone else, is tasked to keep the balance of the universe. And sometimes it is hard for some civilizations to maintain balance by themselves, because unknown threats that are beyond each civilization's power can appear. And that is where we come in. I still don't see the relation between that and impregnating us. You're quite dense, aren't you? Hey! You came here to give seeds. So a half-breed of your kind can be born on Earth. That is correct. The half-breeds will be half Earthling and half whatever you are. Yes. Assuming that you have some powers that we can't comprehend, you are trying to make sure Earth will have its own protector. That is 100% correct. Holy shit! You're trying to give us a superhero? Yes, that is what your people will call the Protector. But why go through all the hassle? It sounds like a lot of work. Why not just explain this to someone? I'm sure a lot of women wouldn't mind giving birth to a superhero. Sadly, it is not that simple. The future Protector has to be someone that loves this planet more than anything. They have to be born out of love, which we have learned is a very complicated feeling on Earth. We have it easier back home due to the nature of our communication. We understand everyone deeply by default. So everyone on our planet loves each other from the moment they're born. Wow. That does not sound beautiful at all. That sounds creepy. That sounds beautiful. Oh, there we are. And creepy. Why? It sounds like your planet's a giant spherical orgy. That was a badly chosen word, but it is roughly similar to the truth. Oh my. If what you say is true, shouldn't we help them get laid with love? Guidance is all we need. Otherwise, we might be responsible for the birth of a super evil person instead. Well, how's the mission going so far? We cannot say it is going well. I'm not surprised with how quirky and unique you are. Not many women can handle that. Could you handle them though? Me? I don't know. What do you think? You're a pretty adventurous girl. I wouldn't be surprised if you decided to go on a date. Or maybe go further, if it got you a good story. Oh, you're not offended by that? Not in the slightest. You're wrong, though. I'd go on a date with him, but I don't like to sleep around. Really? To be honest, I didn't expect that. Yeah, I get that a lot. People often mistake me for someone who gets around a lot. Excuse me, miss. From what we gather, does this mean you are willing to breed with us in exchange for our stories? Wow, no wonder your mission isn't going well. I don't mind going out with you for a drink or dinner, in exchange for stories. But I'll only sleep with someone I'm serious about. But our mission is serious. It's not that. You either have to be my boyfriend or husband if you want to sleep with me. We have heard of these terms before. Let us check them once again. This is very strange. According to what we found, many Earthlings mate with one person exclusively for their entire lives. Yes, that's called commitment. Such a strange concept. Then why, with such rules, do you still face overpopulation problems? Now that you mention it, we don't have enough control of ourselves. And those in charge also don't have enough control of us. Not to mention, some races live for a very, very long time. So, even though there are rules about having kids, and they can be strictly enforced, a lot of people still break them. We know Earthlings boast about the concept of free will, but we thought your kind also loved the concept of restraint and taking care of the planet. At least that was what we gathered from your information network. Theoretically, that should be the case. But Earthlings are stupid. That's the easiest way to put it. We learned so much today, but we have another question for Miss Freya. Ask away. How can we become your husband? First of all, I would suggest going step by step. Most of the time you start by dating, boyfriends or girlfriends, you know, before you talk about marriage. Oh, okay. So, how can we become your boyfriend? You could start by asking her whether she's actually single. Understood. So, Miss Freya, are you single? Yes, I am single. Do you want to be our girlfriend? Now, the path to starting to date varies between people, but usually it takes some time before you want to commit yourself to someone. Wow. The breeding process on Earth is surely extremely complicated. It can be easier if you're a smooth talker. Smooth talker? Someone good at communicating with others. That would be really challenging for us. Even after all that, making kids is still in a totally different league. Most women prefer it if their male partners wear condoms. Condoms? It's something you wear to prevent pregnancy. Why would you do the mating ritual if you do not want to have offspring? Pleasure. All this information is too much to process in one evening. So we talked about using condoms, but how do your kind have sex? Like, seeing how you drink. A condom might be something you can't use at all. That's true. How do you do it? We are pretty flexible with that, but we cannot tell you the details. Unless we agree to do the mating ritual. I don't want to imagine how it's done. Oh, you do not need to worry. We will not hurt anyone physically or mentally. Yeah, I'm not so sure about that. Especially the mental part. We did our research, and we tried on the testing object we made. It was proven. The mental capacity of Earthlings is far more complicated than anything else on Earth, so... Oh, we did not know that. Being born on Earth sounds very difficult. It is. I have to agree with that. Anyway, thank you so much for the information you have given us tonight. It means a lot for our mission. We have to report our findings to the base. How will you proceed with your mission with this newfound information? We are not sure yet. It is yet to be discussed, after all. It was really nice talking with all of you. You're welcome. We are off now. Bye. Take care on your way. Oh, that was really something. Indeed. You said the first time they came here was for a date, right? Yeah, but the date never came. And then they mistook Miss Myrtle for their date. The game developer orc? Wow, I dread to think how that went. It was pretty awkward. But you can't be angry at such naivety. I guess so. By the way, has that young woman been back since I spoke with her last time? You mean Miss Lua? Yeah, her. Oh, showing some concern now, are you? I'm just curious. No, I haven't seen her since then. But her boyfriend did come in a few days ago. And Freya was being pretty nosy to the point that Mr. Gala joined the discussion. My. You really have a knack for starting trouble. Sadly, I have to agree with that. It's not easy to make Gala join a random conversation. Unless it really piques his interest. Or it annoys him. I don't know how to react to that. Well, I need to catch a flight to Seoul tomorrow. So, I'm off for the day. Oh, you're leaving Seattle so soon? It's only for a week or so. I'll be back here sooner than you know. Oh well, it'll be a peaceful week then. Anyway, I need to get going as well. Thank you for letting me stay without ordering anything. I didn't even notice that. You really don't care about business. She didn't order anything, but she did attract people to the coffee shop. Yeah, that's one way to put it. Anyway, Freya, do you want to share a cab? Thanks, but I'm riding my bike. Alright then, see you around. Take care on your way, folks. There's a challenge mode for this. Like endless thing, where you've got to make so many drinks, so... Wait, play a little bit of that at the end just to see how we're going. But this story feels like it's going to take a few parts, so there's no need to rush. Wednesday, September 30th, 2020. The evening whispers. Dwarven-made cars face the challenge against an unexpected competitor. Mother Earth Organizations fights to save more forests. Protests arrive over government treatment of Atlantic immigrants. Welcome. Oh, good evening, sir. I don't know what voice to do for them. What do we think? Hello. I'm from Federal Immigration Regulation and Enforcement Division, or FIRE for short. How may I help you? We've heard reports of alien sightings in this area. We take the issue of illegal interstellar immigration seriously. Have you seen any creatures you would consider to be alien in nature? I don't think so. But what should I be looking for? What's this alien look like? We're not 100% sure. But according to some eyewitnesses, it's wearing a spacesuit or something similar. That's, a pretty eye-catching outfit. You'd think an illegal alien would try to blend in better, right? To avoid attention, you know. That is a very good point. In fact, there may be a solid possibility that we have been running around after false testimonies. They are superior creatures, after all. Thank you for the help. If you see any suspicious activities, please contact us through our website. Will do, sir. You don't want to drink anything before leaving? We're good. Take care on your way. Joe Pasquale? No idea who that is. Or at least I recognise the name, but I don't have any context. Phew! You really need to be more careful, Neil. Huh? Yay! Ooh, hang on. What did I do? Good evening, Joe. Yo! Hello, Miss Aqua, Miss Myrtle. You've both been somewhere together? We plan to meet here. It's just a coincidence we arrived at the same time. Would you like to order anything? Do you want to order first? Nah, you go first. Okay. Can I have a cup of green tea with a lot of mint? Yes, I can do that. Green tea and mint. Everyone's just gone slightly Irish. Ah! Marrakesh. Your drink's ready? This looks really fresh. I call this Marrakesh. Inspired by its origin. Marrakesh in Morocco. Oh, for the oh, I don't even know how that sounds like, and I'd already read most of the thing by that point. Is there a delay? I heard there are people already there. Got tea. The battery's low again? I just charged it today. I should give this a try then. Why? It's one but flavor version. No wonder Morocco is often associated with tea. How about you, Miss Myrtle? Do you want to order right away? Sure. I'll have the Tay Tarek. The fuck's Tay Tarek? I'm gonna have to Google that. I'm gonna have to Google it to get the information. Pooled tea. Tea and milk? There we go. I have to Google like the Wikipedia thing. Here's your Tay Tarek. Oh, we also got... That's all. Favourite things, me time. What I'm doing with my life, as I've stated before, working on Full Metal Conflict series. Oh, in a few words. Huh? Is there anything wrong? No. It's better than I thought it would be, actually. The taste is really authentic. Just like that taste that you get in Southeast Asia. Thank you for the compliment. Where did you learn to make it? I travelled around Southeast Asia a few years ago. So you learned about it in Malaysia? Yes, and from videos on the internet. So... how are things going in the office? As usual, tiring. But thanks to you and your team, we've made some good progress with the problem we've been stuck on for a while. Possibly, but I still don't know what Joe Pasquale sounds like, so... glad I could be of help. It's not every hour of research can have an impact as direct as this. Only a few weeks after publication on this. The thing is, even with your help, we still need to do a ridiculous amount of overtime to make sure the game will be available for the holiday season. Oh, I want to say please don't forget the rest. I'm sure it won't be that easy for you and your team. Huh. As if those executives care about us. Overtime is not mandatory, they'll say. Please see your family, get some rest. 13th of May. Can someone put that in the calendar? But we all know that optional overtime is a passive-aggressive move. I'll stay longer in the office anyway. Because if you go home earlier than the others, you'll feel bad for them. You'll feel guilty. I understand that so much. I hate to admit it, but yeah, it's guilt. I wish I could help you. Please say something to boost your morale. Sadly, I'm not the right person to give you advice about. The guilt is something that bothers me a lot. There's things I shouldn't feel guilty about. Do you know what makes it worse? I know the state of the industry. It still saddens me to realise that my favourite cherish was born out of such sacrifice. I'm sure you haven't been made for it. Don't worry about it, Aqua. I'm not that bad off, you know. At least the company gives us decent compensation. Healthcare, bonuses and so on. We're all used to this. So don't you worry about me, okay? Just trying to know. Working conditions shouldn't be wrong. Hey, cheer up. Remember, your research helped us out a lot. Thanks to you, the rest of the development is going to be much easier. How's your game going, by the way? Actually, I have some good news about you. What is it? The game got approved to be showcased at PAX West this year. That's really good news. Congrats. Everyone's Scottish today. What the freak is going on with my voice? Thank you. Mind you, on Tuesday everyone was sort of like weird English accents, so it's not like I've even heard anyone talking, because I tend to pick up accents. Ugh, it's weird. So what's the problem then? I haven't confirmed my intentions to the organiser. Why? Confirm it fast before they give you a spot to another indie. I'm just not sure about it. What's stopping you? Cost? It is free for it is. That's good then. And the event's even in Seattle. You don't need to spend anything on travel or accommodation. It's a golden ticket. We passed the selection process, right? That should be enough validation to reassure you of the game's quality. If I'm not mistaken. The judges are usually prolific people in the industry. And also senior journalists. I know. But I've told you about my game group. It's pretty non-traditional. There's thousands of people who are visiting match, expecting a format of conflict of the bigger games. Every game has its own market, you know. Newbie in the indie area. People know what to expect there. Gamers aren't stupid. What if some haters missed their booth? What if they don't like the game and say bad things about it? What about me? That's not gonna happen. It's an expo, not the internet. People are way nicer in real life. That one is a problem, yeah. People is already scary enough. Doing it for race trade, showing the baby to the public. I just can't imagine the harm. You know what? So far my schedule is pretty empty around then. If things stay this way until Max, I'll come with you. No, you don't have to do that. Even if you're free then, you shouldn't waste your time. Relax or something. Nah, it's no bother. You're going to the event anyway. Might as well come with an exhibitor badge. What about your British booth? Don't worry about it. There are hundreds of us. I can just ask Millie to skip this year. But, I'm coming with you. Whether you like it or not. Okay. Good. Now, what are we going to show the game on? Laptop and a smartphone. Is the Expo build ready? Expo build? You're not planning to showcase the full version, right? That's your plan. Don't. Oh, hello. You can actually wibble the control. I can give you the guidelines on what to have for the expert build. Do you have the game with you now? It should be fun. I can send you the build now if you want. Do so. Okay. Got it. Now let's see. Hello, Miss Rachel. Hi, Joe. What's wrong? Nothing. I've just been practicing all day and I'm pretty tired. Are you having a concert soon? Don't tell anyone yet, it'll be announced tomorrow. But I'm going to perform at Coachella next week. They're still adding new performers? Yeah, you might say that those announced this later. Perhaps. Oh. But it's still the biggest festival in the country. Yeah, and I'm excited for it. I think I should celebrate with a special drink. Something sweet. And what do you want to order? Sweet hot chocolate. Ooh, okay, so chocolate. Cinnamon and honey? That's very sweet. Cinnamon honey chocolate. Your sweet hot chocolate is ready. Thank you. How is it? Not bad. It's not special, but it's enough. Oh, please don't hesitate to call me if you need anything else. Thanks. Oh, okay. Other than the instructions on the loading screen, try putting a time limit on how long they can play. Why? Wouldn't that break their immersion? Probably, but in case there's a good reaction to it, you might have people lining up to play your game. Don't want to make them wait too long. Shunch. Yeah, I know. When it's like that, it means I didn't get. It means that, you know, it's okay, but it's not quite right. If you don't want to put a time limit on it, try ending the demo with a cliffhanger. Yes, you can. I have a peppermint tea. It's peppermint tea. And I have a raspberry white hot chocolate. That's literally a raspberry white hot chocolate. You can totally do that. Yeah, cliffhanger. That should get some people's attention. Dad? What are you doing here? After what you did at the studio this evening. I was worried. I couldn't find you anywhere around the studio. So I thought you'd been here. Rename what? The raspberry hot chocolate. I mean, it's pink. I'm not very good at names. I mean, that's literally what it's called, raspberry white hot chocolate. And now you're causing another ruckus. We're sorry, Joe. We didn't mean to cause you any problems. You are sorry. Instead of a peppermint tea, call it a spicy margarita, but it's not spicy! Or is that spiky? I really can't tell at this point. The letters are blingling into each other. Spiky. A spiky margarita. That doesn't even make sense. I don't have anything to be sorry about. Well, anyway, I better order something. What are you having? What would you recommend? Might I suggest a cup of Spanish Sahara? Oh, what is that? It's basically hot chocolate with milk and ginger. Sounds delicious. I'll take that Spanish Sahara. Hot chocolate with milk and ginger. I like it when it tells me the ingredients, because otherwise I have to Google it. Your drink is ready, sir. Ooh, Henry has more. Favourite things, family music. What I'm doing when I'm trying to be a better father while running a record store. For Rachel. Self-summary. Hi there, I'm Rachel Valencia. You might have seen me on your screen singing, dancing or modelling. Working on a new album especially for you right now. Okay, and we've got the drink. So many undiscovereds. Well, you just tried to call my peppermint tea a spiky Margaret! How can you say Spanish Sahara if it doesn't make any sense? My. This is amazing. Glad you liked it. Dad? Yes? Let's just go home after you finish your drink. Not until you leave that good-for-nothing pervert. I need him. He's going to help me become more successful. I know, Morris. He is not a good person. The industry has changed, Dad. It's not like 20 years ago. Besides, since you left, he's been growing his brand, making his name. Managing a lot of stars so they become superstars. I still have my informants in the industry. He hasn't changed much. And even if he has, it wasn't for the better. You're just being paranoid. First you were afraid of how my fans would treat me. Now you're afraid of the industry too. What's next? You'll lock me in the house because you're afraid of the air I'm breathing? You're just too young to understand. Then make me understand, because this is definitely not helping. There are better ways. Didn't you learn anything from Mum? You were together for almost 15 years. But you learned nothing. Not even how to talk to your own daughter. Rachel, I'm sorry. I'm trying, okay? Try harder! Because right now, you're not helping anyone. Not me, not you, no one. I know. But give me a chance. You know what? It will take time for me to learn. I am learning. Or, you know, I could return to the industry. I could try to be your manager. Damn, you're out of your mind. I've been out of touch for so long. I told you I have informants there. I'm not that out of touch. Of course, there are things I'd need to figure out. But It doesn't work that way, Dad. You know that. Going from a girl band to a solo career won't be easy. If I take things slow, I'll lose all my momentum. If you don't want me to be your manager, you at least choose someone other than Morris. I don't think so. Mr. Lester is ahead of his career now. He's my best chance right now. Don't be too paranoid, okay? I've made my decision. Now, please go home. Relax. Don't ever come to the studio again. I'm going back there. I need to practice for the festival. It's only a few days away. It's a big chance to boost my presence as a solo artist. When are you going to be home? I don't know. I'll be staying at the hotel that the label provided. But that's... See you, Dad. Wait, Rachel! Excuse me for a moment, Joe. Raining out there. I'm sorry about what just happened. Don't have to apologise. Yeah, we were busy minding our own business anyway. Gosh, you didn't hear their argument, Myrtle? Of course I heard them. I just chose to ignore most of it. It's none of my business, is it? Gosh, amazing. What's so amazing about that? I don't know how I can do that. Dividing and focusing your attention so completely. Especially when there's an argument like that. Are you saying you weren't listening to my advice and you were focusing on them instead? No, I was listening. I made my notes. See? You didn't even realise. You are capable of focusing your attention. Now that you mention it, happens naturally, I guess. Welcome to a big family as usual, after all. Yeah, sometimes you don't even realise what we're capable of doing. By the way, you want to head back now? Yes, you're pregnant. Yo, Joe, we're leaving. take care on your way home. Did we even read the story today? Oh, we didn't. Loving in silence. It was a Saturday night. As usual, I picked her up from her apartment for another Saturday night date. I used the word another, but to be honest, this was the first actual Saturday night date we'd done since I didn't even know when. It wasn't every week a cool event related to our hobby happened, so I should say, weren't going to miss out on this chance for a cozy evening in her apartment. We'd only been dating for 4 months, and I kid you not, we couldn't have been more different. I'm the type of person who feels restless if I don't go out for the weekend, while she prefers to lock her apartment on the inside, flush the key down the toilet, and never leave again. That's why me going out to an apartment on the weekend was the first option for both of us. I mean, we can just order food online and chill without having to worry about the traffic. Ain't that cool? That's what she said whenever I asked if she wanted to eat out somewhere. That happens a lot in our flats months together. After that, I just tried to get used to it. We drove to the event. It wasn't that far, but traffic's always ridiculous on the weekends. Throughout the drive, we barely spoke. Total silence except for the music playing from my playlist. If she knew the song, we would sing along to the song. If not, then total silence it was. When we arrived at the event, she changed. She became the most outgoing, friendly and talkative person around. Even I was nothing compared to her, and I usually consider myself a very talkative person. We said hi to everyone we didn't know and some we didn't. And we tried all the games being showcased there. We sat next to each other, trying one game after another, commenting on story, art, music, gameplay, atmosphere, any other aspects you might use to judge a game, but when we played, we just played. No talking throughout the playthrough. Total silence as if she was recharging, spent energy from all the interacting she'd done before. Back in her apartment, we didn't talk much. She made 2 cups of green tea latte for both of us, and then we watched Netflix together, only with a few words through it. Don't you feel bored dating me? She asked. Really? This again? I know, I'm sorry to bring it up again, but you were so silent today. I thought you were mad at me. Honey, I'm not mad at you. Why would I be? I don't know, it's just that I'm super introverted and you're super extroverted, and there are times when I feel like I'm holding you back from your true self. You're just overthinking things today. Honey, tonight was amazing, and I can't thank you enough for being willing to join me and sacrifice your stay-at-home relaxation time. We both know how much you love staying in and how rarely you get the chance to do it. Why do you like me? You've asked me this question a dozen times in the last 4 months, you know. I nudged her and smiled. I just wanted to make sure, she said, and started crying. Hey, don't be sad, it's okay. And to answer your question, I don't know why I like you. That answer again. Because it's true. All I know is I feel comfortable around you. I just feel happy and calm, and I don't know. Do I need to know? It sounds dangerous liking someone without any reason. But believe me, I was confused for the longest time before I realised. It's actually the best feeling I've ever had. How about you? Why do you like me? Who said I liked you? I was speechless for a moment. She grinned at me and giggled through the remains of her tears. I should have seen your face. Oh, God, don't mess around with me like that. Yours gave me a heart attack. Good. It means you weren't lying about your feelings. She smiled. You haven't answered my question. It's a secret. That's not fair. I told you mine. I hate to break it to you, but I don't know is not a proper answer, my dear. But it's an honest one. I know. We stayed silent again. So that was my introvert girlfriend and me. My answer to her was obviously a lie. Not knowing why you like someone is super scary, but I never imagined being able to be like that for anyone other than her. At least that's how I wish things would be, I thought as I drove back alone in my car in total silence. Cool. Alright, I guess that's all for today. Oh, you're back, Mr. Henry. Are you alright, sir? Sir? Oh, yes. Please don't worry about me. Did you manage to catch up with Miss Rachel? No, I lost her. I'm sorry to hear that. I'm sure she's alright. I hope you're right. By the way, pardon me for asking. Yes. Throughout your arguments with Miss Rachel, kept bugging me. What's that? Why did you leave the music industry? Now that's a trip down memory lane. You don't have to tell me if it makes you uncomfortable. Oh no, it's fine. I left around 20 years ago, just as we were welcoming the beginning of the new millennium. It was a great time for girl bands, you know. They were huge in the 90s, and they were still enjoying the leftover sensation of the past decade. I met my wife while working. She worked for a record label. That's how we met. I decided to get married and settle down. I wanted a peaceful life. Did he take the cup outside with him? You didn't find peace managing girl bands? Oh gosh, no. The politics, the dark side of the industry, none of it's good. But what hit me hardest was the fans. Toxic fans are the worst. The teenage girls especially, they were crazy about their idols, to the point where they started doing really unimaginable stuff. Like what? Spending all their money trying to copy the superstar lifestyle, abandoning their responsibilities, their families. And the men, they were even worse. They sexualized the girls in every way you could possibly imagine. Site-edited photos, stalking, outright sexual assault. It was before the internet, mind you. I mean, the internet existed, but it wasn't as mainstream as it is now. It wasn't even the target of the abuse, but it haunted me. It was everywhere. Don't talk to me about peace. I couldn't sleep back then. Getting enough sleep is dangerous for cats. What do you do for a living now? After we got married, my wife and I opened a record store. It's not big, but we have a very specific audience. We're niche, but they love us for it. It's more than enough for our little family. You said you're still in touch with your friends in the music industry. They visit my place from time to time. We all meet up at least once a year. Usually it's at my place. Gosh, look at the time. I should go home. You're going to be alright by yourself. Don't worry about me. I'm an old cat. We're stronger than most people think. See you later, Joe. And sorry for bringing our fight to your place. Don't worry about it. Alright then, goodbye. Steal my cup again. Spiced lady. Thursday, October 1st. Coachella organisers remind parents not to allow their children to attend unsupervised. Rachel Florencia confirmed to perform at Coachella 2020. Gail Neyman and Maruki Harakami to collaborate for a new IP. Sorry, we're not open yet. Oh, Neil, you've come very early today. Is there anything I can help you with? There is definitely something that you can do. What is it? Can we work here? Excuse me? What? Is it possible for us to work here? What? Why? We have learned something precious since we first arrived here. Communication is very important on Earth, and Earthlings communicate in a very complicated way. It blows our mind to learn that you need to mix between verbal and non-verbal communication here. Yes, but I can see that your communication skill has improved an awful lot since you arrived. That is true, but it is not enough. Some of the biggest lessons about Earthlings that we have learned, we learned them here. This made us think. Instead of focusing on finding a breeding partner, we should focus on learning how to communicate with Earthlings properly. Sounds like a good strategy. That is why we asked you to allow us to work here. Because you want to interact with our customers? That is correct. I'm not sure about this. Neil, normally if you're applying for a job on Earth, you have to go through certain processes before you finally get the job, if you get it at all. Oh, let me think this over if you don't mind. And I'll let you know tomorrow. Oh, no. We are sorry for our spontaneity, but it has to be today. May I know why? Because we are leaving for an event tomorrow. Okay. Okay. Thank you. But with one condition. You won't be making any drinks. I'll handle that. Once I'm done, you'll give the cup to the customer. Understood. There are other things you need to keep in mind. What is that? Dealing with the customers. Some people come here just to chill. They might come for a drink, work, or to read something. I strongly suggest you let them be. But always be prepared if they want to talk about anything. How can we know whether people want to be left alone or not? That won't be easy. But you'll be able to judge based on their body language. Non-verbal signs? Yes. That will be very hard for us. Indeed. Don't worry. I'll give you a sign. When you should start talking. Or when you should stop. Thank you. We will need that so much. Well, that's basically all you need to do here. Do we need a special outfit to do the job? Not really. I'll lend you an apron though, to help keep your suit clean. To differentiate you from the customers. You don't really need more differentiation, but it will make you look more legit for the job. That is a very Earthling thing to do. It is. Alright then, are you ready for this? We are. Okay, let's start the night. Got a message. Right. Welcome. Holy wow! What the hell is happening? Good evening, Miss Freya. Hey, Joe, what's going on here? Well, Neil is working here tonight. And I thought I was the one who brought bad news. Never thought this place would be ground zero. For an alien invasion? Huh, it's not that. I was just helping out. You've never looked like someone who needs help. Ooh, got a story as well. The only reason to learn how to fly. It happened again, I told her as I exhaled smoke. What? I took the train once again to get here and fell in love twice. Ugh, not this again, she sighed, looking like she wanted to stub her cigarette out on my face. I just can't help it. She said nothing. It's way easier, you know, seeing someone from afar, letting your imagination roam as you daydream about he or she lives. Ignoring the fact that what you see is not the way they really are, it's way easier. You can't keep doing this to yourself, you know, you might need something real. I mean, this might be a stupid suggestion, but you're still using that dating app, right? Try to be more open-minded when you use it. I agree. Good. I agree that was a stupid suggestion. She looked pissed, and I couldn't blame her. It's not like this was the first time we talked about this. In fact, this conversation tended to happen around once a season. You need to stop overthinking. Go out and stop putting impossible expectations on people. You know I can't do that. I've tried. I get overexcited at any opportunity. And how's that served you so far? No, I was the one that said nothing. I'm afraid, I said. Of what? Of what will come later. I'm afraid that even if I find the right person for me, the people around me won't accept them, whoever they are. Believe the people around you. Another stupid suggestion. I could be jailed for that. Okay. She took a long drag of her cigarette and narrowed her eyes at me. What happened to you recently? Huh? I don't usually overthink quite this much. Something must have just happened. The truth is, something did happen. Something too silly to even be discussed, but she knew me. She knew about my problems, so I told her. I watched a stand-up comedy show. Seriously. It's true. I watched one of my favourite stand-up comedians. I knew he'd recently got married to someone he loves, someone I thought was very similar to him. All this time, I thought he took the easy way out, finding someone who'd quickly be accepted by the family he was born in and the family he's about to make. But it turned out his journey was far from easy. There were hardships I never knew he faced, and when he talked about it, it scared me. Why? The fact that I'll have to deal with it someday. The fact that I might have to choose between... I sighed. At least when I see people on the train and imagine a life with them, those imaginary people don't create those kinds of problems. They do create a different kind of problem though. She's right. You know, sometimes I feel like I want to go to the tallest building in the city and just jump. I said, to die? That's not a... To fly, you fool! Because if that really happened, all the things that are scaring me won't matter. I can fly! Where the hell would I still care about all those boring everyday problems? Ain't that the dream, weirdo? She said as she lit another cigarette, leaving the discussion unresolved, until it comes back around with the spring rains. Interesting. You've never looked like someone who needs help. There are a few things to clarify, Miss Freya. First, our mission was never about conquering Earth. In fact, it is the other way around. Second, judging from the situation, we are actually the person who is getting help from the barista, not the other way around. What? We have learned some things since we arrived, and we came to a conclusion. Before starting another breeding mission, we should learn more about how Earthlings communicate. We thought this place was the best place to learn. And you just agreed to this? On one condition. I make the drinks. Neil will only be here to serve and communicate. Fair trade. What's in it for you then? What? You're helping them here. What do you get in return? Now that you mention it, if there is anything you want from us, please do not hesitate to ask. Don't mention it. Well, maybe you can be my next story. I'm writing an article about your work here. Freya! Hey, you still need to write for the paper again. What happened? The chief found out. Oh. Is that why you didn't come yesterday? Yeah. How did she find out? My fateful meeting with the higher up. In the elevator? Yeah. The same thing happened with our chief. Ooh. Ugh. Thanks, Paul. You shouldn't have, but thank you. I'll have to sort that out. Let me just do that. Stuck the thingy on. It should refresh at some point. Same thing happened with my chief. They met each other in the lift, and the higher up mentioned our encounter to her. The chief called me into her office. Things went downhill from there. She realised immediately it was the reason for my poor performance lately. She didn't like it, of course. I'm sorry to hear that. What are you going to do now? Write the goddamn novel, I guess. And after that, hope that it sells well. If not, I don't know. We do not understand what is really happening, Miss Freya, but we feel the immense sadness and frustration you feel. How about a warm cup of drink? It is on the house? Huh? You allowed to do that? We will pay for the drink. It's okay. It's on the house. That was a nice thing to do now. That was the best thing to do according to our senses. It was. So, what do you want to drink, Miss Freya? Your favourite. Our favourite? Anything. I trust you with the decision. Needs cheering up. Chocolate. Can I go with like chocolate, milk and honey? Chocolate, milk and cinnamon. Spice lady. Here is your drink, especially crafted by the owner of this coffee shop. Well, who else is going to brew it? Why isn't it refreshed? Sorry, I'm just looking at the overlay and wondering why it's not refreshed with the gold thing that I just changed. Probably just not refreshed on the thing. It's refreshed on my local one. I'd refresh it from here, but I can't see the little tiny thingamajiggies. Quite a backlog of games that I need to stream now. I'm just going to update my backlog so I don't forget and have to put some stuff in. Plus I've still got some promo games. Next week we'll have to do something that someone's funded. But yes, thank you. Sorry, thank you, Paul. I got distracted as I was like, need to make the thing refresh, and the thing's not refreshing, so never mind. Thank you so much for this. I always wonder why your place only served hot drinks, but today I might have an idea why. How far along are you with the novel? I can prepare the draft in a few days, I think. Now that I don't really need to care about other deadlines. If I manage to infuse some coffee and creativity in my blood, that sounds doable, even without the caffeine infusion. Excuse me, Miss Freya. We have learnt extensively about Earthlings' bodies, about all the races, and we do not think infusing your blood in coffee would be advisable. I'm sorry, Neil. I'm not really in the mood for this sort of conversation. It was just Neil. Freya wasn't serious about infusing herself with coffee. Oh. We are glad to hear that. Then, it was a figure of speech, Neil. We have
heard about that term. It is still very hard to understand your language. It will always be hard. Languages will keep on changing. Understood. At least we are here now to learn the basics of how Earthlings communicate. Miss Freya, if we may ask.
Ask away.
How fast do you write?
Not fast enough, apparently.
But do you have numbers?
Numbers?
And how many words do you produce per day?
I don't think I have the exact number. But full time, I should be able to write between 3,000 and 5,000 words per day.
That's a lot.
That's raw. After that, I still need to edit it. I usually end up with about half of what I originally wrote.
According to our research, that standard number of words for the thing you need to write is between 50 and 100,000.
That's right. But for this draft, I don't need to write that much.
That is a pleasant information to hear. How many words do you need to write?
Let's see. I think it should be around 15,000 words.
It's pretty big for a pitch draft.
Well, it's GRA Media, biggest publisher around.
If we count based on the number of words, it seems like you'll be able to achieve your target easily.
I wish. Writing isn't only about the number of words, Neil. It requires things outside the mere word count. If only we judged writers by their ability to write large numbers of words. Excuse me. Then we wouldn't have poetry or short stories.
That is pretty hard to understand, but we learned beforehand that art is a difficult matter, even for Earthlings.
Yeah.
Earthlings seem to have a fascination for things which are hard to understand, from languages to arts.
Right again. But you're not wrong about writing, you know. Word count is one of the few things you can objectively judge a story by. It's not the most important thing, but it's still up there.
So it is still a valid parameter.
Definitely.
Cool.
That didn't sound like you at all, Neil. I guess you really are learning something on Earth.
Oh, another guest. Good evening, Miss Myrtle. I won't even ask, except for one thing. Who's making the drinks? I'm still the one responsible for that. Good. Coffee with a little bit of ginger, please. Alright. Coffee. Ginger? I'm just assuming people don't want milk, but... Oh, it's a Jahe Tubruk. There we go, I got a named thing, so we're going with that. Still got lots of coffee undiscovered. Your order is ready. Not bad. Thanks. You are welcome. What brings you here today, Miss Myrtle?
Neil, some people come to a coffee shop just to sit without being disturbed.
Oh, that definitely seems to fit Miss Myrtle's visits here. Actually, I'm not here to just sit without being disturbed. Ah? Pardon us? I was just training Neil in how to talk with the customers here. I can see that. You're still trying to get laid? Oh. No, we are not. We are tasked with learning how Earthlings communicate with each other. Yeah, that's a step in the right direction. One suggestion, if you want to blend in with us, stop using such formal language. Start talking the way we talk. Start listening the way we listen. Which essentially is not really listening at all. That would be very difficult to achieve, but we will try. Step by step.
One small step for you might be one giant leap for your kind.
That was nicely said, Miss Freya. By the way, Miss Myrtle, now that we know you are not here for your usual activities, are you here for someone then? Yeah.
Oh, is it Aqua?
Uh-huh.
What's the occasion?
No special occasion. It's just...
I'm sorry. I'm late. I was supposed to leave early. What is this? What's happening here? I already told the barista to call the cops when he was going. Said he was going to breed here. Where's Joe?
Miss Aqua, please relax. I'm here.
Oh, you're safe?
Yes,
everything is fine. Okay. Please let me take a breath. Here, please drink this water. Feeling better now? Yes. I'm sorry. It is alright, Miss Aqua. Everyone has been surprised to see me here. What are you doing here anyway? We are starting to think that we might need to make a recording for the answer to this question. You don't have to tell me if you don't want to. No problem, Miss Aqua. It is time for our break anyway. So here's the deal. That's really interesting. Very nice of you to do this job. It's nothing, really. Do you think one day is enough to learn everything? Definitely not. We do not want to disturb this place business for any longer. As if this place cares about business. Besides, we want to travel around the planet more. This coffee shop is a good start. But we cannot limit ourselves to just this place. Where do you want to go after this then? Coachella? What are you going to do at Coachella? According to our research, there are many breedings happening during Coachella. That's why we decided the event will be our next target. Well, you're not wrong. But didn't you say the baby has to be born out of love? Yes. We noticed that. We also noticed that we need to know a lot more about Earthlings, including the breeding manners. This is what we will study in Coachella. After that, we will be ready to breed with so many female Earthlings. I shouldn't say this, but hell, that sounds like the best plan you've had since you got here. We know. We also surprised ourselves. But please, Miss Freya, let us stop talking about our plan. We work here today. First, let us return to our spot behind the bar. So our discussion with Miss Myrtle was stopped abruptly. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. What are you two doing together? It's nothing, we're just friends, you know. We just want to hang out and talk about our work. We both work in the same field, remember? Yes, that's it. I don't have much experience in game development, you see. I thought your research was in computer graphics. Yes, but I've never made a game from scratch before. I was always a bystander. Sorry, I've been asking Miss Myrtle for feedback from time to time. Today I wanted to thank her directly. She arrived first, so I couldn't buy her a drink. Never mind that. I'd refuse it anyway. Wait, if you want to thank her directly, does it mean you're done with the game? Excuse me, Miss Freya. It should be your, not your. Oh, so you are correcting my grammar now, huh? It's a slip of the tongue, okay? I'm sorry. How did you even pick up on that anyway? It's not like what I'm saying is written down anywhere. I actually did say that. We just know. Back to you, Aqua. So, you're done with your game. There's quite a lot of things I need to polish and fix. Players can enjoy the experience from start to finish. What kind of feedback do you give people for a video game? That depends on the game. But in Aqua's case, why do you keep on bleeping at me? Most of my advice was about the pacing, control, and UI UX. It must be fun to have finished working on your creation. It surely removes some of the weight on my chest. Just replace it with another weight. You mean there's more to come after you're done? I'm not done with my work. I just lost my job. And if I can't finish this draft on time, I'm done. And even after all that, if it doesn't sell well, I'm even more done, doubly done. I'm sorry to hear that, Fred. Please be more confident. Huh! I've even started to down myself. I've read too many short stories, you know. I read that one today, right? Yes. After our first meeting, I subscribed to the Evening Rush myself. And then I read some of the stuff you wrote. They're really, really good, you know. Some of them are better than others. But it's still an enjoyable experience to read them. So I'm excited to check out your book once it's done. You're too kind, Aqua. What you're going through is more or less the same as what Mark's going through. So I'm sure you'll both be fine. Ugh. I have to talk about it in front of other people. Oh my god. I'm so sorry. Didn't mean to. It's just sharing is caring, you know. Okay. Okay. Thank you for helping me share with other people. I'm really sorry. I know I said thanks already, alright? Will you push me some emphasis on share? Sure, because I know that. Aqua! I'm sorry if it sounded that way. But yeah, I kind of get what you're dealing with. Oh, it's a bit different for me. What's your problem? Burnout. I've been working on something for 2 years today, but no one outside the office knows about it. And those who do don't seem to appreciate it all. I thought Formats of Conflict had a new game every 2 years. Yeah, I don't really work on them, not directly. So what do you work on? A secret project. I'll tell you under a friend NDA, okay? Alright, I'm not with the paper anymore, anyway. I'm part of a special team. We're tasked with making a breakthrough in the studio. We need to be able to make a prototype for a new IP. Or worst case, a new FMC game in a different genre. Isn't that a dream job for some people? Heh, that's what I thought at first. You're a writer, right? Imagine being a writer but you can't publish anything you write for years. That doesn't sound like a pleasant situation at all. My team has been making pitches, dozens of them, hundreds, thousands. Out of all these countless pitches, only a handful got approved for prototyping. And so far none of the prototypes have been approved. Ouch. There's only 7 of us on the team. 7 samurai. That's what they said. So you haven't released anything for the last 2 years? Sometimes our team works to support others when they're going through a crunch cycle. They need to hit an almost impossible target. We jump in. No wonder your fights were considered the 7 samurai. I guess, yeah. By the way, Martin, I just realised. What? Usually developers get their vacation time after finishing a project, right? More or less, yeah. When was the last time you had a vacation? Before I joined this company, I guess. That's like 4 years ago. Uh-huh. Dude, no wonder you're so burnt out. Yes, that's why. You need a vacation. But I can't just take one. You can. In fact, you will do it tomorrow. But tomorrow is... I'm not done yet. You will shake tomorrow, the day after, and another day after off. But where should I go? Don't worry, I'll take care of that. You will? I'm going with you for this long weekend vacation. What about Max West? Actually, not this weekend. Forget about it for now. Hey! Oh, okay. But I can't do it tomorrow. How about starting Friday? It's still a long weekend getaway, alright? Alright. Oh, I'm so excited. Wow, Aqua! You look like a different person. Really? I'm sorry. Ah, don't be! Okay, settle down. I need to go home now. And prepare for our getaway. I'll come with you. To my apartment. No, we'll walk together to the bus stop, just like last time. Oh, okay. Everyone, see you next week, okay? Have fun! Take care out there. May you find joy during your vacation. Okay, see you folks later. This day's very long. I'm gonna end after this day. Vacation, huh? You definitely need one, Freya. I know, but not now. Got to finish this draft first. As we have said before, you can do it, Miss Freya. Thanks, Neil. Anyway, you going to close anytime soon? Depends. Why? I'm in the mood for some writing. Then please, take your time. You sure? Do you want another drink to be going on with? Still on the house? Definitely won't say no. Lemonthal. Sour and cool with a hint of home. It's got to be some kind of tea with mint and lemon. Okay. Friday, October 2nd, 2020. whisperers with the people for stricter gun laws. New healthier furry sedative might be available sooner. And action video game Rising Hell blamed for violence in school. Alright, save. Main menu. Okay. Alright, so that's Coffee Talk. I'm really enjoying this game. I may have to take a break from streaming it to stream some other stuff because I'm getting a bit of a backlog. But if everyone has also enjoyed it, then let me know and I will put it in rotation. But for now, I've been Joe, otherwise known as Angel SK. I will be back in a week actually because I'm going to visit Daisy. So not available this weekend, and I'm back late on the Tuesday, so there won't be a stream. Depending on how I feel, I could potentially do a Wednesday, but let's definitely say see you in a week. Thank you so much everyone for watching. It's been really fun, and I hope you've enjoyed this game as much as I've enjoyed it. I highly recommend it. It's only like £11-12, so it's really affordable. And I mean, by the looks of it, we've done 5 hours and we're about halfway through the story, so good value for money in my mind. But I mean, it was good value for money from like the first hour. I think I've really enjoyed it, so go buy it. It's good. But for now, thank you again.